Like, if you're gonna do this, that shit's happening.
And they do it. I'm like, guys, you got him 2-1, and it's Freddie Prinze Jr. He's not exactly the
he's not
epitome of manliness.
He's really not. So I got nothing. But they eat
like if Paul Walker was there,
like I might be a little bit nervous. Yeah,
but no,
even Preston, who's a little bit bigger, but no. Fucking
Weffer Finn, Zach Seiler.
Tiny ass FPJ ain't doing much to you.
No,
but they eat the pube pizza, and we're supposed to laugh, but I never did. Which is not a phrase anyone ever said in the history of phrases.
Maybe British people.
Nope,
because they call them Hoovers over there.
Nope, they wouldn't say that.
Probably not. Dean and Laney. This is where Dean pretends to be a good guy.
How? This is where I'm like, okay, Laney might, in fact, be the dumbest person in this movie. He's been mean to her from fucking the start.
Yeah.
He's been mean to everybody he's come into contact with, and now he goes to her work, again, stalker, and asks her to the prom, and she goes, no, well, you're fucking crazy. And he says, even though she's known that Dean to do nothing but lie, he says... Well, Zach's telling everyone he's still hung up on Taylor, so, clearly he's not interested.
What's up with that?
And she believes it, basically, is what we find out.
Yep.
Because we cut to Zach is running the thing now?
Well,
I guess
no,
he's the president.
Zach is having a heart-to-heart with his dad.
Oh, right, we do this first, which we wrap up this plot.
I don't want your life.
Yeah, he pulls a Dawson, and, in Varsity Blues. Is that 90s? Because we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Because I love that movie too. But so he just basically like, I don't want to go to fucking Dartmouth, and you want me to have your future, and Dad's like, no. When did I say that?
Well, if I gave you that impression, I am so sorry.
Yeah. So pick a college you want, asshole.
Yeah.
It's like,
pick a college, any college.
Son. You can go to any of them. I really don't care.
We're rich. It's okay.
Yeah, we can afford it. Although their house isn't all that big, so I'm not quite sure how. But that's cool. Yeah, so that plot point went nowhere. Thanks for that.
Goodbye. Gone.
Yeah, that plot point was unnecessary and not needed and just there. So that was point. I'm glad we got through that. So
the bet is discovered.
Yes, Paul Walker lets it slip because he, even though he's the one who started the bet and fucking says it to her, we get the.
Doesn't he automatically lose then? Doesn't he?
You would think. Yes,
you are disqualified, sir.
Yes. So why FPJ has to run through it in the end? I don't know.
No. You are disqualified. Yeah, if you gave up.
If you fucked the bet, and he said the bet's over, he's just like, you got to stop this betting thing. So clearly he lost. But yeah, so Dean just like, it was a bet. It's so stupid, Laney, and it was this. He said he could turn any girl into the prom queen, and you were picked. Did you say who picked her? I don't understand.
This is where she drops the F-bomb.
Which, to be fair, her delivery is amazing.
Oh, yeah?
It is actually really good.
It's just a heartfelt. Like, is that why I am? Is this
Am I a bet? Am I a fucking bet? Like, it's really well done. And then she runs away, and somehow, instead of FPJ following her, it's fucking Dean.
Yep.
Like, Zach doesn't follow her, Dean does. Zach, follow her. Go.
Explain.
Move. Say, hey, let me talk to you for a couple minutes, and if you don't like what I have to say, then fine. You can tell me to go fuck myself, but let me explain.
Nope.
No, doesn't do any of that shit. I think the idea is that it's the same thing as the college thing where he can't make a decision.
Yeah.
But it really doesn't come off that way.
Listen, you indecisive prick, you're gonna lose Laney.
But we're gonna get to the point where he fucks that up even more. So we'll get to
Laney has a heart-to-heart with her father. Because isn't it your prom tonight?
Yeah, well, we get... Zach is calling her constantly trying to go to the prom with her, but she won't. And even Simon's like, don't call here again, asshole. He's turned on him too.
Yeah.
And so he's just like, so they have the heart-to-heart of like, I think we're forgetting who the parent is around here and blah, blah, blah. And I let you
gotta be a kid.
Yeah, like, go be a kid and
have fun.
Go to your prom. And she's like, well, I don't have a date. Well, there's a young man upstairs who would say otherwise. Man. And then clearly, as she runs upstairs, she wants it to be fucking Zach. And then she sees Dean and she's clearly disappointed.
Oh, it's you, Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, fuck. All right, I guess I'll go with you because you have abs.
Yeah.
So they clearly go, and then Zach turns out he's taking his sister. And
which again, not another teen movie covers that.
Yeah.
Way more comedic effect.
Yeah.
I do believe it's a big dance number. It's like, tonight I'm gonna fuck my brother. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Well, because they're also doing...
It's a mix with Cruel Intentions.
And you better fucking believe we'll get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's...
So there's the prom happens, there's the big dance number.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Things
they have...
happen. Mac talks to JJ.
But
that goes nowhere, by the way.
Yeah,
Really.
well, that really does. Well, I think the idea is that they're friends now, or at least maybe something more. Because they do have a whole thing where I do enjoy that, where it's just like, oh, the only way she would go with the fat guy is because she's in a school with nothing but girls.
Yeah, I go to school with 500 chicks, and he's like, that's awesome.
Yeah, I do have to point out, though, that something earlier, like in her first introduction, she's supposed to be the smart one.
Yeah.
But she does this whole thing of like, oh, I'm going to my friend fucking whatever her name's house. Her brother just got home after being kicked out of military school. I'm like... Oh, so this is the guy you want to fuck? The guy who got kicked out of military school? Okay. But anyway, so they become friendly because they like the same song. Oh, isn't that awesome?
I'm pretty sure most people like that song, by the way.
What song was it?
The Rockefeller Skank.
It wasn't the same song. No, it was a different song. It was
song?
after the dance scene, so
okay.
it was a different song I'd never heard of before. Just random song.
Random 90s song.
Fucking FPJ, who is only going there to talk to Lainey, sees her at least 4 times.
And doesn't
do a fucking thing.
Yeah.
And even Taylor's just like, oh, because he stood her up because he's like, I'm not going with you, but she still thinks they are. So she's just like, I forgive you, and she's hanging off of him. And, like, Lainey sees him with her and goes, oh, I can't talk to him. He sees her by herself repeatedly and doesn't do a damn thing about it.
They cross each other on the dance floor once or twice.
Yeah, and nothing.
Lainey gets closure with her art teacher.
Yeah, because...
Who's going to give her a recommendation because she finally put herself in the art.
Yeah, she'd painted a picture of her mom.
Yeah.
And then turned it into a clown.
Yeah.
And that was what did it. Because she did it because FPJ went during his conversation.
Well, no, the clown was Misty.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. But the picture of her mother was because he told her that she should. And
I'm going to give you
whatever,
a full recommendation to art school.
And she literally says, whatever caused you to do this, keep with it.
Yeah.
So, like, basically, your art sucks because you're not fucking that guy.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's a good fucking
Great message, guys.
Yeah. All right.
And that's why this movie won't be made today.
And we're going to get to another reason.
Because Dean's got a...
Dean is in the bathroom.
409.
I got a room. I'm going to bone the freak tonight. And no one's on his side. Everyone's like, you're fucked up.
You're a douchebag, dude. I'm like, hey, Preston's buddy?
Just like, hey.
Did you not know that Dean was a douchebag this entire time?
I'm guessing no one did. Because Preston's just like, she's not going to sleep with you. You're an idiot. And then he's just like, oh. And then there's a random guy in there. He was like, come on, man. And he's just like, jackass.
Yeah.
Like, even random guys don't like you, Dean. You're clearly a fucking asshole.
And JJ was in the stall.
Yeah.
So he runs up to Mac, and he can't talk because he's fat.
Yeah.
And he ran.
He ran up some stairs, so he's tired now. Fuck you. Just fuck you.
And then they run.
They run to get Zach.
While he's doing his speech because he's
the
king. Taylor, in the closest vote in school history, Taylor was still voted queen.
I love that they cut off her mic, but I do love the fucking way she goes. This is like, thank you for voting me prom queen.
And for those who
As
didn't,
for the rest of you. And then they cut off her mic.
What the hell is wrong with you? And the principal's like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Turn that off.
Yeah, it's so good.
And then, his whole speech was about just like...
This doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
He does his reaction, the way he says it is just like, we had a dance, we had a lot of fun, got a crown, like it's just interesting stuff. And then they're like, Zach, he's taking her to a hotel room. Go, run, sir, 409, and he runs off and apparently can't find a hotel.
No, because he's phoning around. You have a 409?
No.
Is the Dean?
Is there a Dean Sampson there?
Dean Sampson there?
No. Okay.
Wait, do you have a room for him?
So I guess he only called 2 hotels because he immediately goes back to Lainey, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
So she comes home very exhausted. I'm like, okay. And
now, here's the weird thing.
Okay.
They cut to this scene.
Yes.
Of
him
Wayne
teaching,
and the kid.
Yeah.
Talking about the boat stuff and pool, because he's going to help him the next day with the pool.
Yeah, so he's like, this is a kidney-shaped pool, and this is this, and you got to know this stuff.
And he's like, sleep. I don't want to learn anymore, Dad. She comes home. Did you have fun? That's nice.
Yeah.
And then she walks into the room.
And FPJ's standing there.
How long...
A long while.
So am I gonna just stand here awkwardly while you teach your child about pools?
My guess is he was a part of the conversation until he heard her pull up. And then he was just like...
Because in my movie, he is awkwardly standing there until she enters the house.
I mean, he could have. I mean, if you want to believe that, there's nothing stopping you. It's entirely possible.
Because it's just weird.
It is very weird. I do like the idea that he's standing there just like, I'm going to creepily fucking wait here for your daughter, sir.
Tell me more about the kidneys.
I must know about your pools.
And your kidneys.
Teach the son about the pool. I will be waiting and your daughter is mine. Yes, he develops an accent.
I mean, he does some creepy shit in this movie.
Yeah,
so
it's not far off.
A tinge of
not
sinister.
Far off.
A tinge, if you will.
Alright, so...
So the dad goes, alright.
Go outside.
Let's go, son.
Yeah, outside.
They're about to kiss, and there's going to be romance, so you can't see that.
So they go outside, and there's not really much apologizing needed. So
yeah,
I'm like...
You're an asshole.
Yeah.
What the hell,
hey,
dude?
Dick bag, I'm a fucking person. None of that shit. She's just... Because, again, she's already made up her mind that she wants to be with him, even though... Which is why, again, you could have done this so long ago. But he just said, he does the whole line of like, fucking, I made that bet before I knew who you were and before I even knew me. And then she's just like, okay, you talk too much, let's just kiss. And they kiss and everything like that. And then she says, hey, what's the bet for? And he says, you'll see.
Oh, and there's lights. Or his dad, her dad turns on the lights and makes it more romantic.
Yeah. Which I'm like, that's your daughter, man. Like,
yeah! Get some!
Yeah.
God damn,
you better be
dude.
fucking that tonight, bitch! I'm like, what?
Woo!
I don't know, man.
Like, alright, Dad.
Like, ease up, Dad. I guess. I'll suck his dick later. Give me a minute. Take some time.
And then people are being fucking called up.
Yeah, because, by the way, Dean tried to rape her.
Yeah!
And they just brushed that off.
Like, offhanded, like, oh yeah, he got super handsy.
And it's used for comedy, by the way, because, like, the whole idea is she's got this fucking, like, rape horn thing that, like, you can play, and you can hear it from half a mile away. She put it up to his ear. She's like, I hope I didn't cause hearing damage. And then he's graduating, and they're calling his name, and he can't hear it. Ha ha ha, it's funny that he tried to rape her. I always found that fucking strange. I'm like, that is fucking weird, man.
That's not something you just, oh yeah, by the way.
Yeah.
No, not by the way. Let's discuss what.
Can we talk about, were charges filed?
Nope.
This is fucked up, guys. This was never okay. I know,
Comedy.
I know 2019 things are a little more sensitive than they were back then, but trust me, this was never okay.
No.
This was always a crime. So then he's basically, the whole thing is he's got to accept his fucking diploma naked.
Yeah,
and
volleyball,
he's got a volleyball, and he throws it at Lainey, and she's just like, ha ha ha, this is funny. And she's all that.
As he's up for charges for being nude in public.
Yeah, well, there's that.
And she's all that.
Yeah.
Credits.
So, the most embarrassing thing I can say about this is, in my uber exhaustive state, that final scene, I started tearing up. I'm not kidding. Yeah. And
You're like, I'm tired.
Yeah. It was literally like, I'm tearing up going, oh my god, that's so sweet. And I'm literally going, and I literally I caught myself going, holy fuck, I need some sleep. I was like,
what's wrong with you?
This is fucked up. Like, this is not sweet at all. This is fucking retarded. Like, why am I, So that was when I really noticed I'm so tired. So, but that did happen.
As far as me goes, yes, it's dopey. Yes, he's a sociopath through most of the movie.
Yep.
I'm still going to end up giving it 7 Hooverits out of 10. Still decent, Like, listen, we're not here. You don't watch these movies for the...
You're not trying to get into the human condition.
Characters of the high school. Like, no. You watch it for dopey shit that happens and some sight gags and a little bit of romance at the end, and
you have a smile, and then you move on with your life.
Yeah, so it's harmless.
Yes. I will be giving it 9 pube pizzas out of 10. Again, this is my shit.
Your jam.
This is my jam. I love this fucking movie. I watched it twice last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I had a digital copy of it, and I have a 2-hour trek to work on the subway. And I watched it one day. I watched it Sunday, because I do it Sunday, Monday. I watched it Sunday on my way to work, and, and did whatever I did. And then Monday, I'm like, you know what? Fucking watch